So I want to start this video off by saying thanks for everyone who watches my videos. Thanks for all the support. We're on our road to 100 subscribers right now. It's not very many, but I've only been doing this for a short time. So thanks to everyone. Now let's get into the video. And we got the cab corners glued on. You can see the gap here, like I said. But if you stand right here, can't even tell. Those things look awesome, color matched. It's better than a giant hole there. And then here's the other side. This side has a little bit more of a gap right here, but like I said, if you stand right here, you can barely tell. So next on the F-150 list is fender flares. We're gonna put those on. And seriously though, the interior of this thing, that's the wrong color. Not a big deal. It smells pretty good for how bad it was. You can, super clean, smells a lot better. But now we're gonna do the outside. We're gonna wash it. I might polish it because it's black. I think it would look really good polished. And we're gonna clean it up, clean up the headlights, put the flares on. Should be good to go. All right, so here's the instructions for the fender flares. Don't need those.
It's plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
Got one on. Now we're gonna do this side here and try to get this flare on. All right, we got both backs installed. They look pretty good. You can still see a little bit of the rust there, but looks a lot better than it did. We also got this other side on. I did not like these clips that clip it to the fender, so I ended up using tap screws. I have some the whole way around it. Looks pretty good. They're black. Monday morning, the Cruze made it from last week that we won at the auction. Squeaky brakes. All right, so it looks pretty clean. No rust. Sounds good. 103, no check engine lights yet. Looks pretty good. Well, that tire's a little low.
10 pounds.
You can see how nasty. That is like sticky. Look at that. People are nasty.
There's a tapeworm in that bottle.
All right, let's take it up the road, see how she does. Take it up the road, make sure everything's good before we can arbitrate it. Shift's good. All right, so other than being nasty, I think this car's pretty good. It runs good, drives good. We still have to figure out the story on it, but nothing major I don't think's wrong with it. So we're gonna get it cleaned up this week and hopefully get it out for sale. So our main goal this week, we've been really busy with tires. I'm really sweaty right now. Our main goal this week, to get some more inventory out here. We got these two. Truck I can't sell. Every time I say that, it ends up selling, but, and the Jeep. So we got this Cruze in. We're gonna get it ready this week. The Ford's up there. I have All the Subaru we got to get ready to drive that. I think it's okay, but we're gonna test drive it. And then I also have a van coming in. It's like an older minivan. It looks like a pretty nice shape, so hopefully that's a good one too. And then we should have some inventory finally to sell. All right, so Hunter's changing the oil in the Ford. Getting it ready for sale today. Filter is in a horrible location, but we got it. Hunter's putting some more radiator flush in the Subaru. We're gonna drive it, put some water in it. The truck has a hung up caliper. We already did this side. I drove it, and now it's this side. It's really hot. I only drove it like half a mile and it was on fire, shaking real bad. So now we're gonna wait for it to cool. Still pretty hot. And fix this caliper. All right, we're taking the caliper off. Still hotter than heck.
You want to
God
grab
damn. Oh, I don't. It's hung up. Can't go off, smoking. All right, so I got that filled up with the radiator flush. I'm gonna drive it home with the water in it. See what it does, flushes it out better. We're back on the Ford. All right, so we found the issue. Caliper is broke. Brakes are still good though. All right, so we're driving the Subaru home. We got that flush kit in it and some water. We're gonna drive it home and just see what it does. See if it overheats, see if it, hopefully it flushes it all out and it's good to go, but we're gonna find out. All right, so it's Tuesday morning. We're back at it here. And we're going to see a car that I sold in one of the first few episodes that I did. It was one of the cars I couldn't sell, and the customer has nothing but problems with it now. So we're gonna go scan it for him. All the lights are on the dash apparently, check engine light. So we're gonna run up to his house up here above the shop and scan it for him. All right, so this is the one, the Volkswagen that I couldn't sell, that finally sold, and now we have nothing but problems with it for some reason. So the Volkswagen is back. So the scanner said misfire, cylinder 4. So I told him to bring it down here. He dropped it off. I took him back home. We're gonna see if we can diagnose what's wrong with it for him. Hopefully it's something simple.
Very sloppy, but it's in there.
All right, so we think we found the issue. If you can see that, it's pretty well worn. This is original. And yeah, we think that's gonna be the issue. I did order a coil, and then we're gonna do all the spark plugs in it for him. Then he should be good. So the spark plugs are so warm, we're just gonna order all 5, put them in, 1 coil, just gonna throw it in for him. And I'm probably not gonna charge him. We're just gonna do this. He's had some issues with his car. They had to put a starter in it. It was only a $4,000 car, but he's had some issues with it, so I'm just gonna do this for free. Hopefully we can get it running good for him again without the check engine light. And yeah, we'll go from there. Yeah, so you can see how bad they all are. So we're gonna do them all. Boy's got the new caliper on. We just have to fix some of the cab support on this side, both sides. A little bit rusty, so we're gonna patch that. But other than that, this truck's gonna be good to go. Clean the windows, clean the outside. This truck's gonna be ready for sale. All right, new plugs are going in. And 1 new coil. All right, so new plugs, wires, started it up, 0 misfires. So we fixed the problem. 1 coil pack, all 5 spark plugs. Putting her back together. We're gonna deliver it to him. All right, so we took the Volkswagen for a test drive. Runs and drives great now. No engine lights, no lights. So we're gonna deliver it back to him. Again, like I said, I sold this car probably, what, 4 months ago? 3 or 4 months ago, and he's had a couple little issues with it. Just standard, it's a cheaper car, $4,000 car issues, like a starter. He had a noise in the back, the muffler was rattling a little bit. We fixed that for him. But we're gonna do this for free. I'm gonna drop it off, just tell him he's good. So hopefully there's no more issues with it. Like I said, it's just all maintenance items with 142 on it. It's just all maintenance stuff that should be done, but we're gonna drop it off right. All right, so I did win this Jeep, but you can see this is how you can win the auction but not the vehicle. So their counter offer, they're not going to sell it unless I give them $6,900. It's a nice Jeep. It's probably worth around 9-10 grand. I'm going to have shipping, auction fees, and whatever else the Jeep needs when it gets here. So for that price, there's no money to be made. But yeah, that's how that, I have a lot of people asking me how I can win the auction but not win the vehicle, and that's how. Because they end up countering me and I just don't get the vehicle. All right, so we're on our last coolant flush here. Looking a lot better. The oil leak's not bad here where this bolt was. The bolt stayed in. The oil leak has a little drip right there, but it's really not that bad. The car has 135,000 miles. It's gonna have a little bit of an oil leak somewhere, but I'll just make it known. But other than that, the car runs and drives good. I gotta order rear shocks. This shock is leaking pretty bad. And it's clunking really bad when you go over bumps. So I'm gonna order rear shocks for it. All right, so we ordered both rear shocks, about $100, not bad. Guys, so we made it to Wednesday. We're back here. The Ford is looking really good. Got the inside clean. I'm gonna try to polish the black up today. We're gonna polish it, maybe like a one step, and just try to get the look a little better. It's pretty dull right now. Still has like a hint of cigarette. I don't think you're ever gonna get that all out. But you can see, this truck looks way better than it did when it came in. I think we're gonna do the headlights, clean these up a little bit, polish the paint, needs an inspection sticker on it, but everything should be good now. Of course, this is the wrong color. Like I said, you still get a hint of cigarette. Might take the right buyer, but it looks way better than it did. So back on the lot, we got the Jeep. Guy test drove it yesterday for his daughter. His daughter's supposed to be coming later this week. Hopefully they like it, maybe possibly buy it. So I've had some interest in some vehicles, except for the truck. So we might have to lower the price on that this week. We got this Cruise in, waiting for the title. My title status on it is title problem. So I think the ACV is waiting. They're supposed to check up with the seller today to see about the title on that. We haven't looked at this thing through like thoroughly yet, but so far it looks like a win. I got a good price on it. New tires, it's super clean, no rust, so I think that one's gonna be good. But update on the Subaru, like I said, we're flushing the coolant one more time and changing the oil. The oil leak is still there. It's very, very minor. Just gonna be very transparent about it. We're gonna put the skid plate back on. I'm gonna run it for a while, make sure it's good. It runs and drives great. Doesn't overheat or anything. So they're working on that now, draining everything, getting it cleaned up. We do have the title for that, so that will be for sale. But I'm gonna work on the Ford today and try to get it done so we can put it out for sale. The only thing that bothers me is like these are plastic, and that freaking brake dust gets in there. Just looks really bad. So I don't know, I gotta figure out a way to clean them up a little better. All right, we got her all polished up, cleaned off. I'd say it looks pretty good. Obviously it's not perfect, just a one-step quick polish to bring some life back to it. But looks a lot better. All right, Wednesday afternoon. Boys got the Subaru all finished up. Oil change, coolant flush, good to go. I got the Ford all polished up, and they're gonna work on cleaning the Subaru. I'm gonna drive a little bit more, but
I say we have nothing there right now.
the Subaru washed. Now they're gonna clean the inside. And I'm gonna finish up the truck and get it out on the lot here. Should be pretty much done. Now there's a little chip in the windshield. We're using our Amazon special to seal it up. Guys, we made it to Friday. Things are a little bit slow right now. We've been slammed all week, which is really odd because usually Fridays are a busy day, but this morning's a little bit slower. But I want to show you this new tire that we just got in. It's the GT Radial Aventuro RT. And I don't know about the tread. It looks kind of weird. They have these big sipes in them. Looks like it should do pretty good. Looks kind of cool. These are some RT. This is a Cooper. This is a Kenda, but it kind of lines up with them. And the one thing I like, made in the US. So that's pretty cool. They're pretty fairly priced too. So tell me what you guys think about these. Would you run them? But Friday morning, we're back at it. Had to pick up some garbage. And I got all the cars listed on Facebook. I really want to make some nice ads. I put them in front of my sign. I'll show you guys right here. But I want to make them all the same and just start posting vehicles regularly every week on Facebook, because I don't have Car Gurus, I don't have Auto Trader. That stuff costs a lot of money to do. And with me only having 3 cars for sale right now, I don't know if it's worth it yet. But we're looking to expand. We're looking to sell more cars, so I want to keep posting stuff regularly. Yeah, this road frontage works great. I've sold a lot of cars doing that, but the internet's definitely where it's at. So the Cruze, the red one, we just won. Still waiting on a title. There's a title problem with it. F-150, we got the title for sale. The Jeep and the Chevy pickup. That's our lot for this week. We also have the Subaru that I've been driving. I'm trying to keep an eye on it. I'm gonna drive it for a while, make sure it's good. But we got some cars ready for sale this week. We got the Subaru ready, we got the Ford ready, and we haven't really moved anything this week yet, but today's not over yet. All right, the boys are doing some tires, but that's gonna be it for this week's YouTube video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the content. Hopefully next week, I got a van coming and another vehicle coming that I didn't show you. It's gonna be a surprise, so make sure you tune in for that, and we'll see you guys next week.